Oh my god, and it's just recording?
Yeah, wow. We need this whole setup.
It's okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh hey, welcome to another, actually the first episode of The Dumbest Thing You've Ever Done.
Oh my god, this is like a TV show.
It's like the worst
What's the
version
dumbest thing
of...
you've ever done?
The worst version of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
They're going to say, are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Okay, so if you didn't know, I have a little series on this channel called The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done, where you guys share your most embarrassing stories with me for some reason. And, we all laugh together with secondhand embarrassment. Tima has a story today that she's going to share. If you don't know Tima, you should subscribe to her channel. She has mostly beauty, skincare, fashion.
Yeah.
And it's a great time. Get this little... Ooh,
love the socks.
Shout
Love
out.
the socks. Oh wait, do you want to zoom out and make it more of like a talk show thing?
Oh, can we do that? Oh, wow.
Freaking the fuck out.
I'm screaming. So today we'll be laughing at you.
Oh my gosh. Yay! I love this. I can't wait. Okay, so I went to Walgreens, and at this time I was kind of just experimenting with makeup. And I bought the most orange looking foundation / powder. When I first put it on, you couldn't really tell that it wasn't my skin tone, like it looked like it fit. But once I got to school, I wanted to look extra pretty that day, so I powdered my face on. Let me tell you, on top of that, one other person in my class, she was white by the way, she had a powder. I wanted to highlight underneath my eyes with it, and the powder was white, you guys, and I still wanted to use it.
Were you doing like a Donald Trump makeup tutorial?
I don't know, but I didn't have a mirror at that point, so I just kind of used my phone. Imagine this, I had a razor phone. I didn't even open it, I just used the reflection and I just put it on. I was walking in the hallways and I had one friend come up to me and she was just like, "Your makeup looks amazing." Looks so good. And I was like, thanks. But I could tell she was trying not to laugh, and she was not my friend.
She was just trying to drag you in front of the school.
Yeah, and when I got to class, everyone's like, "Why is your makeup so orange?" And why do you have white stuff underneath your eyes? I looked, and then get this. So there was a mirror in the classroom. I looked at myself, and I had to run to the bathroom.
Did you have the line that everyone used to have?
Of course I did. Of course I had the line. I didn't put it on my neck. What? Who did that?
I mean, if you didn't know, Tima does a lot of makeup tutorials, and not only regular everyday looks, but also Halloween stuff. So really, this was just an early it look, and you just...
Honestly, I was ahead of my time.
Exactly, you were just preparing yourself for the future.
It was so, but I knew I had a fake friend that day.
Did you know it in the moment, or did you
I knew,
friend?
as soon as I saw myself in the mirror, I had a flashback to our conversation, and I was like, that's when I knew. And she still tries to hit me up to this day. And
She came out of the woodwork when she saw you were doing stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me your name.
I can't.
Megan's
I'll
gonna
tell you
stalk
off
her.
Camera.
Megan's just gonna go find her Instagram right now.
I just want to talk to her.
I do have a high school stories video where I talked about it. I also walked into a glass window in the cafeteria where everyone was watching during lunch.
Wait. Okay.
I missed the door. I walked into the glass.
I need the full setting. It is what time of day?
It is maybe 12 or 1 p.m., right?
Okay.
And so our cafeteria is freaking huge. I probably can't cuss on your channel. It's
Yes,
freaking...
You can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Just imagine. So we had this huge circle in the center of the school, all filled with lunch tables.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have these huge glass windows all set up. You can see on the outside, and there were kids on the outside and the inside, so imagine seeing...
So everyone could see you from 360 degrees.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I did this. I wasn't paying attention, but I was looking straight. I was just I'm just gonna walk through. My head just hits the glass.
Did you just escape, or physically, or just mentally? Did you just
well, at that
close
point,
your eyes and pretend you didn't exist?
I mean, I just remember just feeling super red and flush, and then my body starts to tense up because I know people were watching me, and I could hear them obviously.
And I'm just imagining, when you press your face up against glass, you have some face grease and just proof that you were there.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining that. And just for everyone to see, just in case they didn't witness it when it was happening, they could go back and be like, oh, Tima, did you ever have any like fashion faux pas in high school that you're like, wow, why did I wear this?
I mean, I definitely had a hole in my pants, like in the back. That happened a few times. I just had a big butt. I mean, I was also ahead of my time. So
Right.
if they made fun of me for that, it was...
They're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But I dressed like I was really into visual K.
What's that?
It's like Japanese J-rock fashion. So, you know, I was in there just looking all types of mess.
Yeah.
My hair was just like straw. I was like relaxing it and stuff. I had like lots of layers and stuff. I wanted to be that, and I wasn't.
And that's
I
fine.
couldn't pull it off, but I understood the aesthetic. I couldn't do it. It was bad.
I just remember, like, when I was in high school, I would wear pretty close to what I wear now, just like big shirts and big pants. But for some reason, it just like wasn't working at the time. Like I look at old pictures and I'm like, no, I'm actually drowning in that fabric. Maybe it's the high-waisted thing. I'm
Probably,
like,
yeah.
I also feel a little bit like Steve Urkel, but I like it.
I like it. I like the high-waisted pants and shorts and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it just looks better.
I also have walked into things like a million times.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen
Like
that in
I could
person.
literally trip on nothing, just air. Like if the air is a little too thick in a place, I'll trip on it.
Well, technically, you know how LA has uneven ground because of the earthquakes
Right,
and stuff?
and the gravity switches from place to place. So really, it's not my fault.
It's never Nick's fault.
No.
It's never his
And it
fault.
wasn't Tima's fault when she walked into the glass in her
No,
cafeteria
and
either.
I think my crush was around too at the time.
Of course he
so
was.
that happened.
Listen, if you guys have any stories you would like to share, as always, leave them in the comments below. If they're similar to any of our stories, because I'm sure we are not the only ones to have experienced these things. Also, thank you to Ipsy for letting us use this space because it's beautiful. This is not my living room. I don't know if you noticed.
It is.
It's not. I would like it to be. I could move in here. This could be my new home. Also, remember to subscribe to Tima if you haven't already because she's great and amazing. And hit that notification bell because YouTube wants you to do that. I'm Nicole Foti. You're watching Soundly Awake. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in a few days with a new video. She looked at me and she was like, did you just fart? And I was like,
Ooh, she asked.
no, it was my shoe. And then I'm just like trying to make my shoe make the sound.